What up? Suggestion was good. Catch noise. Talking, what up with it? In the man, what's good? Dre and Joe, what's happening? Beats like Rick, what's happening? I would, what up with it? What up with it? Dr. Indy, what's good? Yeah. DJ Double Edge, Co-Heat. Man, Reese, what up with it? I see you. I see you. What up with it, Born? What's cracking, homie? Out for me, what's up with it? Mac the Cow, what up with it, sir? Hey, Mac, I think I accidentally clicked you on timeout the other day, man. I apologize, bro. Bang boy, what up with it? Yeah, I'm hyped on my way to get my wheel from my repair shop. That's what I'm talking about, catchy noise. We're gonna pump to the beat. Catchy noise, get it in, sir. That's what I'm talking about, catchy noise. I love hearing that, bro. I love hearing it, sir. Born, what's good? All praise due. Dealing with gratitude. Clear eyes wide open, ears wide open, big mouth step. Yes, sir. Get the flow. What up with it, homie? Black CP, what up? Candy, what up with it, Candy? RB. What up with it? OG Miles, what's up? What's up? What up? What up? Are you using an alternate device for your live, or is this your phone? A phone, sir. Yo, I've used that sample. Did you use it like that? I want to hear it. All right, Vic. Shut it down, Vic. Let's shut it down. Let's get into it. What up? What's up? What up? What up? What up? Dr. X, what's up with it, bro? I see you. Son, thank you, bro. I appreciate it, man. Fleeway, what up with it? Sam, what's up with you? I would try to dig it up, bro. Yeah, man, I want to hear it, man. If you reflip the sample or something like that, when you hear something that you reflipped, let me hear it. I'm always down to hear what people do to certain things, you know, just to see how advanced I am with, you know, what I do, because you know, I hear stuff and I always hear people do stuff, and I always try to figure out how can I do it in a whole different way, you know, take it to another level. Like, you know, we already know Warren G killed that. I keep, you know, the Regulator, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I wasn't even trying to compete with that. We know that's a hit. And I don't even feel like, you know, I came close to trying to do it, but I love the record. And I said, you know what? If I was to make that song over, how would Ski do it? You know, because that's really what it comes down to. Like when I hear stuff or samples, it don't matter who did it. It just matters on, am I going to be creative to do it the way I want to do it? That's what I think about. I don't even think about what they did. I just think about, I like the way that record feel. How would EA Ski put his touch to it? So when I think about the Regulator, I'm thinking about, okay, I would do it like this.
The almighty EA Ski track.
Now, as you notice, there ain't no right or wrong way because they both sound dope. Mine gives a little bit more mellow with the guitar in there and just make you more like it's just a different feel, but they both fire. And that's what the greatest thing about hip hop, man, is that's why I be telling people when they post their tracks, like I talk to a lot of producers, elite producers, they're scared to post their beats because like, oh no, people might take my ideas. It's like, I'm just not scared of that. I just don't feel nobody's gonna be able to do what I do. No matter what idea they hear from me. They might try to go and do that. They might try to go reflip something or play bass lines and do certain things. It's just not gonna do what I do, man. I'm ordained, man. We all ordained. What I mean by that, we are all ordained for our God-given gifts. And can't nobody take that from you. No matter if a person tries to take your idea, concept, it's not gonna be the way you are ordained to do it. That's just the reality. That is the reality of what it is. Y'all have to stop being scared. But this is the thing. You have to be scared, have to stop being scared to have your God-given gifts. You know, a lot of y'all are keeping yourself in a hole because you don't know your worth. You don't know that you have something to contribute to the audience. But because you're so busy looking in everybody's backyard, you missing your own blessings. Man, what are you doing? Now, I'm not saying don't look in people's backyard and be inspired, because being inspired is different from let me just follow and do what he's doing in his backyard. I'm gonna rake my grass just like he raking like that. I'm gonna rake it. And like, no, bro. Being inspired is being able to, for example, I see several cats on the page is getting tape machines. That's inspiration. Because I'm just giving you inspiration to say, hey, man, you could probably add a different texture to your stuff with the tape machine, with the cassette machines, right? But even when you get that, it's still going to be your own creation on how you use that tape machine. Some people might hit the tape machine super hard. Some people might hit it super light. There's so many ways you can do it. Like even having a tape machine doesn't mean you're going to be able to do what I do. It just means that it's going to give you another tool to create and find your own space in this game. It's just about knowing your value, man. You know, and that's what I love about music, man, is understanding how, like SP 1200. Everybody went and got an SP 1200. They was motivated, they was inspired by what I did, but you're just not gonna make what I make. You're not gonna think the way I think. I mean, a lot of people haven't even been in the game long enough to even understand how much thought that it takes to do what I do, because the machine is not doing the work. I'm doing the work. It's just the machine tool that I have in front of me is so impressive to the human eye that they forget the genius behind who's working that machine. There's so many people that got machines, and what they do is nothing compared to what I do. I'm not saying that to belittle nobody. I'm just saying it takes skills and time and practice to have a creative mind. A lot of people's mind is not creative because they watch so many people that you're influenced now. You're more influenced by doing what somebody else doing instead of being inspired by what they're doing. There's a big difference by being influenced and being inspired. You're influenced. That's why they call themselves influencers. I'm influencing you to think like me, think like this. Like right now, I'm influencing you because I'm trying to get y'all to rethink how you live. Now, hopefully my influence is a good thing because I'm telling you some of the right things and how to go about doing stuff. I'm doing music. I'm trying to inspire you to think about the ways you can go about doing your music with your own direction. It's a big difference, man. Of course, I want you to be influenced by what I'm saying because I've been through it to be able to influence you and tell you what's right and what's wrong. But then you got some people that influence you and they don't know what's right and wrong. They just influence you because they have a channel. So you got to be careful on who you letting guide you, man. You know, that's what it comes down to. But away from that for a second, you know, I was just thinking, I said, you know, I see everybody like trying to do their production, trying to do their beats. And I love it. I love it. But now the question comes down to, what do you think the value of your beat is? What do you think the value of your track right now? If you was to sell a track, how much would you sell your track for? Eric Tan, it's a blessing to have you on here. You don't have to be on here. That's why that this is God, that is the God hour. Thank you, sir. And it's very true, man. I told somebody that on the consultation the other day. I said, man, I'm on here because I want to be on here and I want to educate. You know, this one thing that I wish people really understood about me, but y'all don't know me. Y'all only see me on here, and you can only assume what type of person Ski is. Who is he? Is he really that type of guy? Let me just tell you something. Vicky know because we've had a long-term relationship. Black Seed Beats know because he's been rocking with me for a long time. And there's several people that's on here that rock with me, that got a long-term relationship with me and been following what I do. But there's one thing about me is that I'm the type of person that will go in a store and I'll see some young cats. And if they doing something wrong, I'm the type of person that just pull them to the side. What's up, bro? How you doing today? Boom, boom, boom. Man, dude, you maybe you should go about doing this, bro. Like, for real. You know what I'm saying? And I'll talk, they talk, just so they can identify with me. Because, sometimes if you talk too older to people, it's just like they getting chastised by their parents. Sometimes you got to know how to talk, they talk a little bit, just for they to relate. But I'm the type of person, man, I'm going to always try to correct people to be great. That's just the bottom line. That's what we should be doing. Anything less than that is ridiculous. So thank you, Eric Tan, for those words. But back to what I was saying. So a lot of people, they do production, right? A lot of people on here make beats. So if you had an opportunity right now and somebody wanted to buy one of your tracks, how much would you charge? I'm just curious. How much would you charge? How much do you think that your beat is worth? How much do you think your beat is worth? Just put a price in there. I'm just curious. Just put a price in there. Just let me know what you think your tracks is worth. You probably wonder where I'm going with this, but you'll see. Anybody that's out there that do production, how much? If somebody wanted to buy a track from you, how much would you sell it for? Tiger One, 10K. Okay. Lex P, 3K to walk in the door and some points. Okay, that's fair. Come on, let me know. I want to talk to y'all. Come on, let's talk. If a major artist, they can have it. They can have it? Okay. Eric 10, not ready to put anything out yet. Understood. And if you're not ready to put nothing out yet, just say that. But I'm just saying, let me know what you think, where you at. Let me know where you think you at, man. I'm just curious. EA Ski, a guy asked me to buy a beat on Georgia Muscle Live. Wasn't one of my best. Have to think about it. Okay. Lucrative. 200 per inch of head banging. Carl Mike, what's up with it? What's good? Girly girl, I see you. Y'all talk to me, man. How much would it be? I mean, I know a lot of y'all do production, right? How much would you charge? Working with some smaller artists with low budgets, so I'm taking points. I'm not there yet to say, okay, that's fair. Like I just want to hear cats be honest. I just want to be honest. I'm gonna take a couple more because it don't seem like nobody got too much to say about that. Honestly, I feel like if you haven't took the time actually to make a beat, then I respect how you try to just get on. But if you literally sit there and make each and every instrument using VSTs, laid back, I sell beats for 300. Got you, understood. Double Edge. I sold a few tracks for 1,000, and I've sold a few for 500. But I'm aiming at sync libraries myself. Understood. Funny form, $100. I've been between 350 and 500 with splits. Okay, that's what's up. Thank you, Double Edge. I appreciate you too, bro. I'm releasing my own tunes on a label. I am more in demand for my vocals and songwriting. Room at the top. Okay, I got you. Cohe Studio starting out up to 1,000. Yak, the most 350. Lucrative production, 500 to 1,000. Truth. Got it. Got it. So the question I'm gonna ask y'all is, that's what you feel you're worth, right? Is that what you feel you worth, or do you feel like that's just what you think you can get in the marketplace? Because that's two different things. What do you think you worth? Is that your worth price? Like, this is what I think I'm worth. This is what I want. I'm working with an artist and split 50-50, streaming and vinyl. Big ups, EA. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, bro. Michael, 175 with benefits. I'm unsure how to price my work, Ski. Understood. I'm glad you're being honest and transparent, Bang Boy. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Melvin, 1,000. Dr. Indy, putting together a guitar sample pack for King, sheer love. However, to sell packs, just see it getting passed around a little money, and I'm pessimistic. Okay, I got you. Dr. X, 1K, some points depending on what's needed for the track. Ski, honestly, I don't know. It's understandable, man. I want you to be honest. If you don't know, you don't know. And if you're not ready, you're not ready. I'm just asking the question. Cannon, 500. Intricate, 300 to 1K, sounding for something you spent time on. But I get paid 40 an hour for work, so I don't know. Understood. I feel like I'm worth 10,000 and a portion of publishing. That's pretty good, bro. That's pretty good if you feel like that. I understand that. I get it. I understand. On Blast, what's good? What's up? What up? What up? What up? I'm worth 1K a beat, but I have to build my credibility. Understood. Understood. Let me see. Just the entry for me, I'm not comfortable with what I believe I'm worth yet. That's understandable too. It's understandable too. I get it. I get it. Too many people in here without hitting the like button. Hey, you hear my man Eric Tan, man? Y'all hit that like button, man. A little bit of both. That's why I always want points to see how the market values me. That's understandable. I get it. I get it. Yeah, where I'm at right now, I changed the way I produce since I've came here, so I gotta do better to ask more. Kid, well, I don't know yet. Coheed. What I think I'm worth, you couldn't afford, but I'm also realistic. Okay, that's fair. Born. Truly, this is a struggle. Fairly with my overhead and set up no more than 2,500 flat and 50-50 with the artist. Unless I make a hook, then we hook up the percent. If it's super dope, I think producers should get 5,000, honestly. Girly girl. Gant man, what's up with you, sir? I feel I'm worth more, but I'll get more eventually. Honestly, I'm pretty sure people feel that they're worth more, but until they can actually get on, they'll just trying to pay the bills. That's a good point too. Very good point. Listen to Q's performing at the lost LA Dodger game on YouTube. That's what's up, Dawson. DJ Payne brought up a good point that changing moderate prices for beats or selling more is more lucrative than massive prices in most cases. Okay, that's fair. Also depend who is purchasing and the intentions with the track. I was only the first 10 minutes. I was only like the first 10 minutes. Yeah, that's crazy. I gotta hit that like button though. Never had to try to sell a beat. I'm still working on my craft. Can't say right now. Understood, Carl Mikes. I get it. I understand, man. I respect everybody that's saying that they don't know and they working their craft. I really appreciate that answer because that's a great answer. Because when this comes to start trying to talk about money, that's when people start getting a little weird on you. They get weird. I mean, we see it even with the drum kits. That's a lot of money for drum tracks. I mean, for drum kits, man. There's cats on there that selling drum kits for $10 and $20. And I don't give a shit what they sell their tracks for or their drums for. They drum prices is not my drum prices. Do you know how many times I hear people say that? Man, that's kind of expensive, man, for, since you sell drums like that, man, man, you got them super high, man. That ain't even the standard price. Man, I don't give a shit what you talking about, bro. You're just wasting your gums just talking, bro. You know how some people just talk and they think you care? Man, Ski, man, and you should do this and do that, man, because everybody else doing this and this. Man, man, bro, like it's like a person talking Chinese to me. I don't even hear you, bro. Or sound like Michael Jackson. Like that's how they sound to me, bro. Like, bro, I don't care. I don't care what you think. I don't, bro. I don't, bro. The moral to this was you got to know your price, man. And you got to know your value. And you got to stand on that. And you got to believe in that. And you got to continue to teach the people that this is where I'm at with it. You could take it or leave it. But this is where it gets real tricky at. When the stuff start cracking and go to a whole nother level, then cats going to wish that they paid the price you asked them for in the first place. See, this is where the game gets tricky at, man. One thing, I'm not really a big fan of Fat Joe like that about all the stuff that he say, but one thing he said is yesterday's price is not today's price. That's pretty deep. That's pretty deep because it's real. You better get people and appreciate what they got to offer you, bro. Because all it takes is for them to do something else and they just step up and it's gonna be out of your league. It's gonna be totally out of your league. You gotta know your price, you gotta stand on that, and you gotta know what it's worth, man. You can't just let people just bully you into saying, man, you need to bring your prices down. You didn't ask Apple to bring their prices down, did you? Did you ask Apple to bring their price down? Because the iPhones they make are the same damn iPhones they've been making forever. And it seems like their prices go up and up and up. And then they take shit away from you. Now you ain't got headphones, you ain't got this, they change the jacks, they make you go buy all of this accessory stuff. You still buying it. Why you ain't hit Apple up? Why y'all ain't out there in front of Apple with a sign? No more Apple. No more Apple. No more. You're not doing that. You still buying it. So why are you talking to me, bro? Why? Why, bro? You know why people talk to certain people? Because they feel they can. They feel they can belittle your value, but then they'll buy everybody else's product. That's the weird part. That's what they do. Double-edged Reds, not to sidetrack, but I've dealt with some top-tier artists who have been shady on the payout. I bet you have. Man, I'm real firm on what it is, man, that goes on, man. Ike Towers, what's good? Pass it through, Big A. I pray the Most High is always with you and your loved ones. Thank you, bro, and the same to you and your family too, brother. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Listen, man, people will bully you into, you know what I watched? I watched the mid-2000s, right? The mid-2000s. Before the mid-2000s came in, the internet was just now starting to become a phenom, right? It was really starting to get busy. Like, because early 2000s, the internet wasn't cracking like that. YouTube wasn't really cracking like that. It was just, stuff was just starting to brew. And cats was getting good money for their tracks. I watched it. Now, I ain't gonna say no names, but some real credible cats. And they would get certain money. I would get certain things. Everything was good. And then the game changed. People got on the internet. People, you started getting the cats like Soulja Boys that was going viral for making, certain beats. And, people started thinking, oh, I can. And everybody started thinking they can make beats. And the game started changing on the internet. And all of these dolls started coming out. And everybody started making their own beats. And then all of a sudden, I don't need your beat. I make my own beats. Or now you got the cats that was selling beats. Man, they giving beats away like they're giving away cheeseburgers. I mean, they lowered their price so low to the point where they didn't even get no more work no more. People, they just lost respect. It's like, damn, bro, you lowered your price like that just because all this stuff is going on. Like, see, this is what I'm saying. People base their price on what's going on. Oh man, well, like, look, man, your price is your price. This is where it gets technical at. You know why people lower their price and people feel like they don't know their worth? It's because you ain't doing good work. That's just the reality of what it comes down to. You're not doing the work you're supposed to be doing, and your stuff is not as good as you think it is. So you're like, well, man, if we compete in this market, I got to look. Man, ain't nobody lowering their prices, bro, when you're doing good stuff, bro. When you're doing good work, ain't nobody lowering their prices, homie, because I know I'm not. The only way you're going to get me to lower my prices is because I want to, because I'm trying to help you. And anybody that know me know I've helped a lot of people, and I charge them way less not because I need your business, because I want to help you. There's a big difference between knowing what I want and saying, you know what, I'm not going to charge you what I want because I want to help you because I see what you're trying to do. But it's based on that individual. So prices vary. Prices vary based upon who I'm dealing with. But it's not based upon, oh, man, I just need this little money, so let me just do this, man, so I can just get a little something. Nah, man. Nah. If you're doing it based upon that, that's where you're going to lose, bro. Don't make money your God, bro. Your true superpowers come through your skills. And this is why I practice skills. Practice your skills. You want to be in demand. We always go back to the whole barbershop thing. You know, there's all these guys in the barbershop. It's always somebody that's getting all the business. Like everybody come from this one guy or several guys. Like, man, these guys. And then it's the ones that's just sitting around like, oh, I'll cut your hair. I'll cut you. Yeah, you want to cut everybody, bro, because you don't have no value, bro. You don't have no value. You got to have value. When you pay the cost to be the boss, you set your price, bro. And then, and only then, you can say, you know what, this is what I want today because I don't see no value in you, and this is what I want. Or, you know what, I see the potential what you're doing. You know what, I'm going to work with you, bro. What you want to do? What you want to do? People are going around acting like skills don't play a role in your worth and why you don't know what your worth is. That's why you don't know what your worth is. Because you don't know when the next time somebody's going to be even interested in want to purchase a beat from you. That's just the reality, especially today. Because with everybody doing beats and people snatching YouTube beats, man, I seen a female snatch a YouTube beat and she was rocking it like it was an original beat that she made. And I'm like, bro, you just snatched that right off YouTube. Like, people don't care about beats like people think they care about them because people don't feel that they really that good. People will actually rock over a YouTube beat and rack their vocals over it and feel like that's a professional record. This is why you got so much bad records out there. People don't need to invest in beats no more. Well, not the good ones, not the good people. The good people still do it correctly. But the ones that don't care, you're going to have a hard time being able to know your worth if you don't set your worth in stone. Double edge. Ski my veterans all send their respects for you in God's hour and your music. I will be riding with them in about an hour. Salute to you, Vicky, and everyone. Thank you, brother, and appreciate it. Tell all the veterans, man, we appreciate what they've done for the country, man. And man, I just send my prayers to everybody. I hope everybody's mentally healthy and physically healthy and spiritually healthy, bro. So tell them that I give my love back to them. You know, me and Vic, you know, we love the veterans, man, and we love what they've done, man. And it's just an honor to know that they put it on the line for us, man. So nothing but love and respect, my brother. Thank you for the super chat as well, bro. Thank you, sir. Black CB, I seen DJs been dealing with that price cutting trash way before producers did. Yeah, I mean, they all do it, bro. They all do it. But what happens is you devalue the marketplace, man. Why you think so many barbers is mad at this? This one dude is trying to cut the prices of barbers, right? And he made an argued point. He said, man, y'all charging the barbers are charging so much that families, if you got 4 kids, 4 boys in your family, and you paying $100 a cut, that's $400. It's like, they ain't even making it family friendly. You know what I mean? Had a good point. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, whatever you choose your price for, do it because it has a moral reason behind it. You know, like for example, I'm not going to charge an independent artist the same thing I would charge for a major product. That just makes no sense. It's not that I can't know my worth. It's that I understand that independent artists are working with an independent budget and they're trying to do what they need to do to try to make some impact. I understand. I didn't have that when I was coming up. You know, all the prices was the prices. There was no cuts. You know what I'm saying? Because cost was what the cost was. But I understood independent artists, so I try to help a lot of independent artists. But even when you help an independent artist and you say, look, man, this is my independent price. Well, man, you know, well, I normally pay $150 a track. I said, well, nigga, go find them. Go find them, bro. I just cut my price. Like, how far you want me to cut it, homie? I mean, when it comes to that point, and I'm just charging you that, I might as well just give it to you. This is just pointless now. It's just pointless. You just saying, just give it to you, homie. It's like, come on, man. You know, and then you're just talking to people like they ain't put in the work. You know, like it's crazy how people try to devalue what you do. And people will do that if you don't stand on what you're doing. You know, if you're a good barber, if you're a good mechanic, if you do hair, you do nails, massages, bro, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. People out here are trash. It's hard to find somebody that will give you a great massage and you feel like, whoo, they did, man. I went to one massage place, they was just, and then at the end, they like, I'm like, what? A happy ending. Bro, I'm sore. I'm not here to play no games, man. My body's sore. I don't want no damn happy end. I'm sore, homie. My body is sore. I need you to massage me. Now I need you to put your elbow into my glutes, into my hamstrings. You know, I ain't playing around. You just and then after you just happy ending? No. I need you to work. Ain't nobody, everybody just taking the shortcuts, man. Everybody taking the shortcuts, man. That's why I tell people, you gotta even massage. You serious about a massage? Because you can go to them old shitty massage parlors. You gotta go to a place, a sports massage place, and get a real massage, bro. It's not no game, man. Ain't nobody want to work. Everybody's doing half the work, bro. Half the work. That's why nobody's happy today. Everybody's getting half the work. Nobody is doing what they're supposed to be doing. Nobody. It's almost impossible to find somebody that's going to do what you need them to do and be great at it. It's almost impossible. It's almost impossible. Try to find a good mix engineer right now. Try to find a good mix engineer. I remember you saying Red the Arsonist was doing tattoos. I heard he was dope. Red the Arsonist was fire. Red the Arsonist was fire doing tattoos, homie. He did my ex-girl's tattoo. Fire. He was bro. Red the Arsonist was good at everything he did. Rapping, tattoos. Like, bro. Fire. Fire. Yeah, I mean, bro, like I said again, you know, sometimes when you go on the road, you know, like for me, good one, room at the top. He said, you went to the wrong massage parlor. Happens to the best of us. Man, I'm going to tell you, bro, like when I go on the road, I like to drive. Anybody that know me, I love driving. So, you know, one of the things that I do is I go to different massage parlors, you know, to open up so I'm not so sore from the drive and the rides. You know, you sitting in there, you know, so I try to find the right places. I try to find the sport massage places. And some places say, oh, deep tissue doing this, but you don't never know. Places cover up stuff and do what they want to do. But now I've gotten smart. I know the places to go. I know I can go to like one of the best massage places I can go to is like a Thai massage because they use their feet and their elbows and they can really get deep in there. So I've learned over time, but I'm just saying, most of the time, man, out here, nobody wants to really put in the work. They just want to make quick money and they cool with it. They really, really cool with that. Oh my God, you had him on Periscope. He was amazing. Yes. Rest in peace, my brother Red the Arsonist, man. I miss him to death, man. That was my dude, man. My little bro. Loved him to death, man. Loved him to death, man. Intricate. Most sync placements won't even touch you, even if you are using service like Splice too, which is hilarious, as I would never use marketing loops. Make my own always. Ray, what's good, my brother? How you doing, man? What's good, my brother? Is there any gear in your studio you can live without or regret buying? The Raven, the Slate Raven. I regret buying that. I regret it. I regret it. I don't even want to go in that conversation because I get upset about it. So y'all know how I feel about that Raven, though. It's not it. It's not it at all. I'm about 10 minutes behind on the live. I'm working on my first placement. I want my beats sold for 10K back in too. I've worked my ass off and I'm in the room with major artists now waiting to release. Man, you know, you got to go. Like I said, the moral of this thing, man, is you got to know your worth, man. But knowing your worth and being delusional is two different things. Everybody can say what price they want. But now the question is, are you really worth it? Are you really worth what you say you want? That's really what it comes down to. When somebody buy it, can they say, bro, you know what? I'll pay that again. I'll pay that again. I mean, that's just the truth. Are you really worth that? I mean, let's just be honest. Let's just have a real conversation real quick, right? We're gonna flip this around real quick. Are iPhones really worth $1,000? Are these iPhones really worth $1,000? I'm just curious. Somebody tell me. Are iPhones really? Yeah, I rebuked the Raven, bro. You're absolutely right, Black Sea Beat, man. Man, when I see a Raven, even when I look in the sky and see a Raven, I just want to just take my 45 and just start busting in the air. Like I see anything that says Raven or R, roosters, rats, man, I'm shooting at them. You got an R by his name. Just start any type of animal, bird. I just that Raven thing is just cold game, bro. It's a cold game. They got me for 2K for nothing, just to have a screen monitor that now Vicky got. She's sitting there enjoying it, and I can't enjoy it. She got it. Wow. Is iPhones worth it? I'm curious, man. Somebody talk to me. Is these iPhones worth over $1,000 that we pay for? Deuce, hell no. We just buying it because it's Apple. iPhones are worth more than $1,000. There are so many functions. Okay, so Dawson say it's worth more. They've been the same for years. No, it's worth what you're willing to pay for. No, the iPhone is just a marketing scheme. They release new models every year, and I bet the iPhone 20 is already in store. Right. No, because they build them not. I'm gonna ask y'all a question, man. Let's we're gonna talk real. We're talking real. An iPhone is worth what it's worth to you. Am I right? Some people feel like the iPhone is worth more than that. Just like my man Dawson said. He said, man, what did he say? Let's go back and let's look at what he said. I'm gonna put it up here on the screen. iPhones are worth more than $1,000. There are so many functions. Now, he's not wrong for what he's saying from his perspective, because that iPhone might do so much for his business and so much for what he's trying to do that he's willing to pay that or more because of what it does to help him in his brand and what he's doing. He's correct. He's correct. He's correct. When you buy stuff, you got to see what the value is to you. Am I right? And that's the point I'm trying to make. If somebody makes something and it really helps you and it really takes you to the next level, you can't devalue the price that's set to it. You can't devalue the price because it does so much that you think that it needs to do for you. But on the flip hand, there's products out there that cost a lot and it's popular. And a lot of people always complaining about it, but they still buy it. They still buy it. Every day. There's no phone worth $1,000 in my opinion. I totally agree. I totally agree. I mean, let's talk about it. Get back on the music level real quick. I know I'm jumping around, but I just want to see if y'all keeping up with me. So they got an LM1, right? KLC showed me, and the LM1 was $32,000. Is that worth it? Do you think an LM1 is worth $32,000? Do y'all think a LM1 is worth $32,000? I mean, man, I want to see if I can find it. Because I remember him sending it to me. And I'm like, damn. $32,000. Y'all think it's worth it? I got a $10 Motorola that's $990 left for more gear. The LM may be worth it to someone, but it's not to me. Right. Exactly. Exactly. Corey just said it. Corey just said exactly what I'm saying. Somebody else's price means something to them. The more to what I'm trying to say is this. Your price is your price. Not everybody is going to feel your price is for them. It's not about trying to make everybody respect your price. It's about making your fan base that love what you do respect your price. We trying to go out here and get everybody. We want everybody to buy our stuff, but that's unrealistic. Why? Because if you're independent, you don't have the money to capture the world like that. You don't have stockholders and gatekeepers behind you that can build you a campaign that you can get the mass audience to be programmed to come buy your stuff. Why you think people try to go to radio? You know, if you go to radio just to break a single, just to get on the radio, you got to spend almost $250,000 just to get on the radio, just to make yourself believe that you got a hit record. You don't even have a hit record. You just bought it. Cats that get on the radio buy their records. They don't have a hit record. It's bought into. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that you think you get on the radio because you have skills? No, you get on the radio because you buy into it. Did you know that? So you hearing cats on the radio and you're like, man, this is a good record. This is a hit record. No, it's a bought record. It's a bought record. Do you realize that they don't call radio? Radio is called a programming station. They have names for it, but the actual name is a programming station. They program you to think that certain things is better than what it is. And now they've monopolized the whole game. So now when you go into the Foot Locker or you go into other stores, they're playing a rotation of stuff that they've been paid to play. You know, they pay Foot Locker, look, this is our playlist. We want you to play this. So when the kids come in the store, they'll see this video, You won't see just random videos of new coming stuff that's coming out. No, they got a list that's paid into, and they even pay the stores to play it. Everything is marketing and programming. So when you're independent, you got to stand on what you stand on. When I'm independent, I'm not going to sell the type of records I used to sell on when I was with Priority or Relativity or this and that, because I don't have a system behind me. So why am I trying to go get everybody when I start realizing when I had that system behind me, the label was making all the money because I was using their platform and their system. Okay, let's talk about YouTube. People get paid on YouTube, but guess what? YouTube get their cut. No matter how you look at it, YouTube is going to get their cut. Because it's their platform. No matter how much money you make, they getting their cut. And it cuts into your money that you worked hard for. And they just gave you a platform. So you're like, man, you know why they're taking that? Because it's their platform. If you want to start your own platform, you got to learn how to say, look, this is my value, but I'm going to rock with the ones that see my value and then build off of that. But the kicker off building off of it is that you got to be so good that when somebody see what the value is that you did for them, other people are like, man, where'd you get that from? Then they want to be a part of it. But you got to be good, bro. You can't just be going around saying, I'm worth this, and you're not. You're not. Listen, man. An iPhone takes, do you know how much, anybody know how much it costs to make an iPhone? Anybody on here know how much it costs to make an iPhone? I want somebody to tell me, anybody know how much it takes to make an iPhone? I had a zip dip stolen out of the U-Haul. Thank God they were returned. Saying that to say the person that found it had no idea of what the value of the zip disks were. I had a Leah. Wow. See? That's a good story, butter. That's a good story, bro. That's a good story. That's some real talk. Do y'all know how much it takes to make an iPhone? Anybody? Anybody know? My cousin in LA taught me about radio costs. Yes, I'm glad. $10. $10. And it's sold at $1,000. The same phone. I mean, it doesn't take a picture of you and then when you're in traffic, transfer you over to where you need to be. It's got the same apps. Man, the only thing that you see is a new camera. And I don't even know if that's worth it. Yeah, I just go out and buy a Canon camera. Same phone, man. Same phone. But there's going to be people that's going to go get it. They're going to continue to get it because they've built their brand. They've built their brand. They built their thing. So people is caught up in getting it. So when you independent, you got to know what your value is, bro. And you got to be real on it. And you got to build your brand. Stop trying to build your brand off of somebody else's brand. If you know you $300, then that's $300. If you know you're $1,000, you know you 10, stick to know your worth, man. But don't let people bully you, man. That's just too. Because, man, dude, you can say, man, look, bro, just give me $50. $50? Oh my God. The other dude up the street, he was only charging me $10. It don't matter what price you set. Somebody gonna have a problem with it, bro. It just don't matter, bro. And that's the disrespect because basically they saying your product ain't even worth it to me. I can go over here and get it. But the problem with that is people go over there and go get all of this the stuff that they feel they can get, and then they wonder why their stuff is so trash. And then you know what the cats do that did set their price the way it is? All right, man, you know what, man? I'm going to bring my price down, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll give it to you for 10. Nah, bro. You just ain't going to be able to please everybody, homie. You're not going to be able to please everybody, bro. When I did the cassette thumb drive, it was $500, right? $500 for a cassette thumb drive, man, that's a lot of money. Yeah, it is. To the average person that think it is, but you think about the work that went into processing the drums. You think about the work that went into getting the cassette thumb drives, getting them custom made, going through another distributor to get them, pay for the shipping overnight, all the stuff that you got to go through to get stuff done so you can have great product that has its own identity. You know, yeah, there's a lot that goes into doing what you have to do. You know, I remember when I did the instrumental vinyl, and I charged $150. man, you know, I've never paid that much for a record or vinyl. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but you never had my vinyl. You never had what I put into it. It's like, man, like I said again, you can't worry about cost, man. Just put your energy out there, set your price, stay on it, and know your worth, man. Don't let nobody bully you out of it. That's just the moral of this conversation, man. Is people out here bullying people into, and you know, and of course, the economy is bad, and nobody wants to spend money. But what I've noticed is that people spend money. As bad as the economy is, people still spend money on what they want to spend it on, based upon how it's programmed in their mind. People gonna still go out and buy an iPhone. People still gonna try to find a way to go buy a Benz. People still gonna go try to find some jewelry. Well, now you don't really have to find jewelry because you can wear fake jewelry and make it look like it's real. So I guess that don't count. But people will buy what they want to buy. Definitely. But they'll pay more for weed. Yeah, they'll buy. People buy what they want to buy. That's why when people talk about prices, I'm like, bro, shut up, bro. You the same person that don't want to pay me, but you always asking for free studio time. You want everything free, but you got a bottle of Hennessy, a bag of weed, strippers on your lap. Man, come on, bro. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it, bro. I'm glad I paid $150 for the vinyl. It's a dope album. It came with sampling rights. Well, thank you. And that's what it's worth, man. If you see the value, you see the value. It's the bottom line. If you see the value, you see the value. If you don't, then you don't. It's nothing wrong. That's the greatest part about life is that you have your freedom of choice. You know what I mean? But trying to bully a person into telling them they were wrong for their prices is crazy to me. It's crazy to me because the same people, let's just take that same person that asked somebody to, let's just say that person cuts in yards and do people's yards and making people's grass. They say, oh, man, you know what I'm saying? Just give me, you know, X amount. And the person like, man, that's too much. The other dude was charging this and charging that. He'll be offended. Well, man, dude, people will be offended when they get their prices cut down. Everybody will be offended if you get your price cut down and belittled and told, man, well, no, this dude don't charge that. Man, come on, man. I ain't selling you nothing just because you said that. I love when people buy stuff and convince themselves that it's an investment. Nah, homie, a Rolex is not an investment. Well, not a good one. I know about a Rolex. It's not a good investment. I'm gonna tell you that right now. All of that stuff depreciate. You know, you got a Rolex and you got to sell that thing. You're gonna take a cut, and that's just the reality. You're gonna take a cut. Question: if you lower your price to help someone out, and the record ends up doing well, do you feel like the artist should pay you your original price? Is that a real question? I mean, I know you asked me, but is that a real question, Black Seed? Because I know you joke around. If you lower your price to help someone out and the record ends up doing well, do you feel like the artist should pay you the original price? That's a good question. That's a good question. And I'm going to answer it real. Let's see what other people say. Okay. Nope. So the question is, let's listen to this question. This is a good question, y'all. This is a good question. If you lower your price to help someone out and the record ends up blowing up, doing very well, do you feel like the artist should pay you your original price? What do y'all think? Yes, you owe me money now. DJ Precise, like, yes, you owe me money now. Rock and rollin', nope. I want to hear what y'all got to say. That's a great question, man. And I got the answer. Bro. I got the answer. What y'all think? But they should want to rock and roll it. But they should want to. What you think? I want to hear. It's your own fault for lowering. Alto Z is firm. Me like this. Your fault for lowering it. If they know of the discount and you need a clause, let me see what somebody say. I think the artist should compensate you something out of respect. Good point. What y'all think, man? Let's address this. This is a good question. A lot of people, and I'm one of them, I'm one of them. I'm going to tell you a story because that's a great boy, that was a dope question, bro. I wish y'all ask more questions like that. You know what I'm saying? Just send a super chat and ask a good question. That's a great question. And people find themselves in that situation a lot of times. A lot of times. What do y'all think? There should be a stated in a contract. No, because you have a contract from the beginning. But most people don't have contracts though, Melvin. Most people don't have contracts. It should be a contract y'all negotiated. Most people don't have contracts. We're going to get into that conversation too. Listen, I'm going to sum this up for you real quick. I'm going to answer this question and then I'm going to give you a story. If you lower your price to help someone out and the record ends up doing well, do you feel the artist should pay you your original price? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because you made a price based on good faith. That was the price you set for them based upon what you told them. Right? Now, this is where the morals kick in. Morally, they doing good. Should they come back and say, hey, man, bro, you looked out for me, man. I got something for you. Yes. Yes. I did that in good faith. I did that in good faith, bro. I looked out for you and you have nothing. Now you blowing and now you leaving me stuck. And then you just gonna go to other people and not even come back and give me even more work. I mean, what cats do is so wicked and demonic. You will help them, give them a good price. They'll blow. And then after that, they'll go to all the other people that they look up to and won't bring you on the journey with them. They won't say, look, bro, you looked out for me. I might not give you no money, but I'm gonna give you a production deal so you could do more work with some of my other artists and stuff. Like that's getting money too. Like there's other ways to make money without you having to physically like literally give it to me. You could just give me other work based on what I helped you get and guide me into getting other work because of what I've done for you. There's a lot of work, there's a lot of things, but people don't have no integrity. People will this is why you got to stay on your price. Let me tell you, helping people will be, you will have stories to tell. You'll become the OG one day, and then you'll have your own channel, and you'll be telling these same stories. Man, this dude, man, I helped him out. He didn't do nothing. Bro, do you know how many stories I can tell you right now? I got tracks that I've done for cats. Sound similar to Game and JT, the bigger figure. Man, I just talked to JT too, man. I'm gonna try to have him on this live so we could talk about the independent game. Shout out to my brother JT. I've helped cats for free. For free. Listen. Before I end this live, I've helped cats for free. I'm not saying no names. You do your own homework. I don't have to say no names. And I'll put cats in positions, and cats that have big records, cats that win. And this is the kicker. This is where it really gets tricky at. Not only do the record blow up, but now they're doing a gang of shows off the record. They're doing a gang of shows. I mean, I'm talking about you probably within a lifetime, they're making hundreds, maybe close to millions of dollars doing a gang of shows. Because when you have a good record, you always going to get booked for shows, show. Just off of that one record, you could do shows forever off of a nice record that blow up. Just independently, you could just take over. Do you think that doing that record for free, that a person said, man, dude, thank you, bro. Look, I got something for you. Nah. No. I got what I need from this. I'm paraphrasing what I think they say. This is what I think they say. I'm not saying this is what they say, but this is what I think they say. Listen close. Nah, I'm not doing it. I got what I want from you, nigga. I used what I needed to get from you. I'm done with you. I made it now. Now I'm going to go spend my money with all the people that I look up to, that I jock. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna even give me nothing back, huh? Nope. Not even thinking about it. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna call you no more because I got what I need. I got so many other people on my line now. I don't need you. I don't care if you're dead or alive. I got what I needed. I'm in the game now. Got you. I got you. I understand. See, that's the reality of not holding your price and not making price and not doing your business correctly. Because cats will show you who they truly are once they get what they need. That's just how they do. But this is where it gets tricky at. But I'm such a cold salve. What you don't realize is that I still own that record. I still own that record. I own the rights to it, and you haven't paid me for it. So if I wanted to, if I really wanted to, I could resell that beat to somebody else because you don't own it. You didn't pay me. There's no contract. But see, I got a God-fearing heart. I wouldn't do nothing like that. But I've had cats that have to come back to me to try to license it because they can't do nothing with it without my approval. See, that's the other side of it. I'm a good businessman, bro. I'll let you hang yourself just to see what type of person you are. Do you know how many records that people come to me and they show me who they are and I say, nah, I ain't clearing that. Nope. 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 I shut shit down. Because I gave you love. And you didn't want the love. You just want to take advantage of it. That's what people do. That's what people do. And that's why it's called the music business. And once you start learning the business, you have to start learning how to deal with people. And you have to start having tough skin and start saying, man, I want to be liked, but you ain't going to be liked. Because even no matter how good of a person you are, you can help all the people in the world. They'll still find a way to screw you over. Have you ever met people that just go out their way, try to help everybody? Man, I just want to be liked. I want people to like me. I want everybody to like me. I don't give a damn how hard you try to be liked. There's going to be a motherfucker that don't like you. And you've tried your hardest to be nice and be great to everybody. And still going to be somebody that assassinates your character, no matter what you do. No matter how much you give, no how much you do, they still going to find a way to play with you. So stand on your price, bro. Stand on your price, bro. Because I'm going to tell you, once they get what they want from you, they ain't coming back to do nothing for you. They ain't about to give you a tic-tac. They ain't about to do none of that, bro. None of that. Majority of people get what they get and they done with you. That's all I need. I don't need no more. That's it. That's the type of business we in, bro. That's why the morals and the ethics are gone. People ain't gonna try to do good business no more. People don't care about doing good business. People are out for themselves by any means necessary. They're gonna get what they need and they're gonna say the hell with you. I can't make this up. I wish I was making this up. Or I'll get somebody else to work on their new stuff because they have the budget to do it. Right. Right. I wish I could call names, but because I'm cool now and I've resolved some of the things, just know I've done stuff with cats, man. And cats has went on. They said, man, I got what I need from you. And they spent their budget with somebody else. When I'm the one that brought you in and got you where you need to be. That's wild, bro. That's wild. That's wild, man. Learn. Better learn. Better learn what it is. So back to Black C's question. If you help somebody else and you lower your price, sorry for you, bro. Stick to your price, homie. Stick to your price, or you better have a clause. You better have a clause to say something like, look, this is the price for you doing your independent stuff. But if it blow up, you got to come back and see me, bro. That's how the clause should read. I'm going to do this for this. But if this blow up, homie, you're going to have to come back and come talk to me, bro. You're going to have to come back and talk to me. That's what you're going to have to do. Because I'm not just going to do this for this price. You're going to have to come back and talk to me. That should be always in the conversation. Always. Because if you don't do that, then you just get what you put on the line. You just did it as a favor and love, and you just got to deal with that, you know? And nobody knows what's going to be a hit record. I've seen records that's trash blow up. I'm like, damn, how did that blow up? It was a drought, and people just like, oh, that sounds good. And they're like, oh, that blow up. You're like, oh, damn, I didn't think that was going to blow up. You didn't even think it was going to blow up. That's why you gave them the beat for cheap. Like, damn. All right, man, I'll help you, bro. Damn, that shit blew up. I charged him $2. That's how it go. That's how it go. Nobody know what a hit gonna be. You know what I'm saying? When I go into doing a record, I don't think it's gonna be a hit. I just think that I just want enough people to be able to feel the impact of the record and say, hey, man, I like it or don't. But I don't go into thinking it's a hit record. Because nobody knows what a hit record is. The only people that know what a hit record is the ones that got $250,000 to go pay radio to make it one. Them the ones that know it's going to be a hit record. It's when they paying radio and they say, hey, man, okay, make this a hit record. Because that's all you're doing. Saying, okay, I'm paying this $250,000 to make it a hit record. To get it played everywhere so people program. Something to think about, man. You know, so yeah. More of the day, man, just know your worth, man. You know, whatever you go into doing it, do it and be good with it. Don't have no regrets. Don't, man, I wish I would have charged him more. Charge what you charge, bro. Even if your business start off small and it's only so many people that buy into it, be good with that and then make another better product. Because it's all about making great product. That's when you can charge your price. Your price is based upon what your product is. If your product is no good, then you can't be talking about, you know, you trying to charge this. But if whatever you feel your product is worth, stay on that, bro. Push that. Push it. Stay behind it. You know what I mean? You know, there's some drums y'all might get from me that might be 35 because it's not that many drums. So, you know, you got the earthquake drums, and I think, you know, it was 35 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't, no, not the earthquake, but the one-shot drums for some of them, and then y'all got a free. Like, I charge based upon how much is involved in it, but it's worth what it's worth. It's always worth what it's worth. And I hope y'all see that, and I hope that y'all see that what I bring out is worth it. And I hope that it's usable for y'all to go to the next level with it. That's my goal. Maybe it might not be that worth to somebody else. And like, man, that's too much to pay. That's cool. That's fine. But I'm not going to sit up there and like, man, no, people saying it's not, you know, it's too much for them. All right, well, Vicky, man, we should drop. Nah, bro, I know what it's worth to me. I know what it is. I know what it does for my company. I know what it does for my production. I know what my drums do for my production. Away from y'all. Just away from y'all. When I do those drums and y'all be hitting me, like everybody be on my page, damn, Ski, them drums is banging. That's what y'all get when I do those drums. So if you feel these drums are worth something to you, and it's gonna bring something to your value, then pay the price, man. Pay the price. But if it don't mean nothing to you, you think there's some other stuff on there, then go somewhere else. Find somebody else's stuff. That's cool. If this information here is valuable to you, then become a member. Rock with me. If you feel somebody else's information is more to you, then go to them. I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater, bro. That would be the same thing if I'm at the club with my homie, a couple of my homies, and this bad female, and we all like her, and she just choose the other homie. I'm like, oh, nigga, why she choose you? She's, man, dude, I ain't a hater. I'm like, dude, I'm giving them pounds, man, dude, she like you, bro. I'm happy for you. I'm not a hater, bro. I want to see cats win. I'm not gonna sit up here and be mad when somebody want to go somewhere else, as long as you find value in it. I tell people, don't come here if you don't see value in it. Go somewhere else. But if you see value in it, then rock with me, homie. Rock with the analog music. Rock with the mouse pads. Rock with the instrumental vinyls. Rock with the drums. Rock with the stuff that I'm bringing, because this is the kicker. You see so many people that want to do what they want to do, and then when it gets bigger and bigger, then they're like, oh, man, you know, so you still got that deal. Now that deal don't exist for you. That deal was 6 months ago, bro. Price went up, homie. You should have got that deal when you had it. You should have been locked in. But you didn't want to be locked in. You didn't see the value. But now you see it. Don't try to see it now, homie. Sometimes you're just too late, bro. Sometimes you're just too late, homie. You know? Sometimes you're too late. I'm gonna give you one more story before I get up out of here. I remember being in high school, bro, and was this female that I really liked. And she just chose everybody but me. Wasn't nothing wrong with me. It was just the fact that I wasn't drug dealing. I wasn't a star basketball player. I wasn't a star football player. I wasn't a star wrestler. But she didn't know that I was a star martial artist because I was doing my martial arts on the side, but I never told anybody. So she didn't know I was a world champ. She didn't know none of that. And then she didn't know. She knew I was doing music, but you got to remember back then, hip hop wasn't as big as it is now. So nobody thought that if you was rapping in the time I was rapping, people like, it'd be entertaining, but nobody thought you was going to blow up on it. Because if you weren't from New York, you was from Oakland. It's like, oh, you from Oakland. You just doing that, just having fun. You trying to, they looked up to the New York people, right? But check this out. I remember trying to talk to her. She was always cool with me, always cool, this and that. She's like, nah, you know, I'm going. And she would just talk to different people. But all the people she talked to, it was all superficial. It was all people that she felt could bring her something. Just, you know, it was never she was talking to people because she really liked them. She was talking to people because what she felt they could do for her, right? That's kind of how a lot of people are out here in the world. They only want to rock with you because you can do something for them. They only want to do, they don't want to support the whole brand. They only want to, like, you got some people that just want to just support drums. I'm just doing drums because I do beats. You're not going to support the analog music? Because that's a part of what you're getting with the drums. You ain't going to support the shirts or the hoodies because you just want the drums. It's like people just want the piece they want, and they say, fuck everything else. Fuck you. I don't want nothing else. That's all I want, just drums. Drums. All right, cool. So anyway, that's all she wanted was the perks from being with somebody else. So I'm moving up in the game. I'm getting up in the game. We leave high school. We get into college. Now I'm starting to make a little name. Then I'm getting bigger. Now I'm a star. I see the same girl at the mall. Now remember, she was bad. This years go by. I'm at the mall. She's like, oh my God, what up, Sean? You know she know me by my government name. Oh, my kids, they love your music and blah, 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 blah. And you know, just talking. I'm like, yeah, right. And I'm looking at her like, damn, you really don't look the same no more. But I'm still respectful. I ain't gonna be rude. I ain't gonna say, but you know, you're not the same. You're not the same. She has the goals to say, hey, let's hang out. You know, let me give you my number. Let's go out and have drinks and then boom, boom, boom. And I'm like, what? We ain't never hung out before. We only seen each other at school. You weren't interested in nothing I had to say when we was in school. Now it's an urgency to hang out and have drinks. And, oh, my kids love you, man. I want to introduce you to my kids. They're big fans of you. I don't care what they're fans of. You're not going to use me to look like a superstar to your kids. You didn't even believe in nothing I was doing. Are you out your cotton picking mind? See, the moral of this story is this. People always sleep, and they always take you for granted, and they always think that you don't got nothing to offer until you got something to offer, and then that's when everybody want to just see the value. Don't wait to see the value, bro. Don't wait to see the value in person, man, because it's going to backfire on you. I promise you that. It's going to backfire on you, bro. Be humble. You never know who's going to do that. Keep relationships. Be straight and thorough. If she would have just been cool and thorough and just real, but she wasn't. She was just superficial. Now she want to hang out. Hey, you don't want to go out? No, I don't want to go out at all. That's just something to think about, man. Laid back, what's up? Also take your proceeds from your beat sales and invest back in your studio. I sold 2 beats for Style Piece Engineer and got a TLM 102 and a 500 series. That's dope. And that's facts. Like I said, a lot of times when y'all buying drums and buying stuff, y'all don't understand that goes back into me making even better drums. Because 9 times out of 10, I go buy some other gear to help y'all to make more drums for us, right? You see, I just got the Tascam 238. So now I might be making drums on that. So when y'all don't want to support the drums and say, oh man, it's a snap. Y'all said y'all want the SP1200 drums. I put them out there. Some of y'all still ain't got them yet, but you asked me for them. Just remember. Just remember. Just remember. You gonna see. Vic, can I get that theme music, man? I'm done here.
The almighty EA Ski.